Welcome back and thanks for tuning in. We're talking about some of the challenges that business owners face. This is part 2, and it's staying ahead of your competition. Please make sure to check out part 1. And part 1 I like to call people management. Super important. We talked about hiring, onboarding and training, and retaining your employees. So please check that out. Really helpful. We're going to talk about part 2 today and staying ahead of your competition. You know, and some of the things that I've done to stay ahead of my competition, because we are in one heck of a competitive world today. All right, so part 2 is competition and staying ahead of the competition. One of the biggest questions I get asked all the time is marketing. How can I market better? How can I attract more leads and sales into my company? Marketing is a non-going, never-ending process in any business. There's not a blanketed answer that I can give you on this one, because there's so many different industries out there and different things work for different industries. Things change quickly today. So if you find something that works in marketing, you gotta double down on that and spend as much money as you can and utilize that to its fullest until either your competition catches on or it just doesn't work anymore. So finding things that work really are important. Some great, a little tip of advice for local businesses. There's something called Every Door Direct Mail. You should check it out with the post office and a local mail house where you can send out postcards for absolutely nothing. Well, I've helped a local restaurant that was new to town that just got rocking, and for a very inexpensive price, for I think maybe like 10 cents a postcard, they were able to send it out to every single local house in the X amount of radius, in their wherever the restaurant was located. That was really helpful to kind of spread the word. Obviously, too, the things that you can do today on Facebook and social media, you can really super target your audience. So you really have to understand this stuff. At this point, we have a marketing team in our company, and that marketing team is doing anything and everything that's out there for marketing, from direct mail to social media to Google pay-per-click to display ads, everything. We're measuring and testing. So it's super important that if you're marketing, you're measuring and you're testing the results. Otherwise, it can be an endless pit of money. With marketing, it's really important that if you don't have someone in your company that understands it or has experience with it, that you work with someone who's got a proven track record and a proven history. And at the end of this video, I can share somewhere where you can go to get help on the marketing side. If you're going to utilize Google pay-per-click, you got to make sure that you're going after the right keywords. And again, working with an expert can really help you with this. Again, I'll share that at the end of the video. So you got to find the right keywords for your business that make sense. And then you got to A/B test your landing pages. So you have to have basically 2 landing pages, but then one landing page you change something a little bit different and see what works the best. Whichever one performs the best, you stick with that one, and then you do another test where you change and update something. And if that one performs better, then you stick with that one. So the A/B testing is super important, but you have to measure your results in any marketing you're doing, but especially on Google pay-per-click, because you are paying per click. Super important. Another thing that you need to check out and you must be doing is social media marketing. It's similar to Google pay-per-click marketing, but the great thing about it is you're able to target your audience. So what we're doing is we're putting up a number of different ads on all the social media platforms, and we're able to target the audience that we go after, which is awesome. So we have separate landing pages for those ads, and everything is being tracked and measured. Again, super important to track and measure results, and we're also doing A/B testing on those landing pages as well too. Really important. If you're not A/B testing, then you're absolutely going to be missing out on and wasting money. Another thing that we do is direct mail and radio. Yes, I know that sounds like the dinosaur ages, but yes, some of that stuff still works. So we send out hundreds of thousands of pieces of mail per month still, and we advertise on a number of different radio stations. Find a local mail house, find a company that will help you with satellite or local radio spots. Every business is different. Some of these may or may work for you. We do some different direct mail things and some radio ads. We measure those results. If it's radio, it goes to a specific phone number. We track those leads. If it's direct mail, either you get a code or you're pointed to a specific landing page, and we're able to track that. So really important. Again, I guess I repeated this a million times, but Make sure that you're tracking and measuring results, otherwise you have no clue what you're doing and you can't really measure your ROI, which is really important for anything that you're going to be doing in marketing. It's all about staying ahead of your competition, and the competition is relentless. So if you're not doing this, someone else absolutely is. One of the biggest things in any competitive landscape, in any competitive industry, which now because of the internet, every industry is competitive. So yes, whatever you're doing is most likely competitive. Most important thing is value. Value is a pretty bold and wide statement, but some of the things that we've done to provide value to our customers has really helped us win over the competition. The most important thing is never sacrifice your integrity for anything whatsoever. Always do right by the customer, and that is one of our core values here with our company, going above and beyond for all of our customers. But a few of the things that we've done is we've simplified the application process. A few of the things that we've done in our small business financing, a few of the things that we've done to provide value to our customers come to us for financing for their businesses. Some of the things that we've done to provide value to those customers is we've chopped the application process down from hours to minutes. We've cut the approval process down from weeks to days, if not same day. We're constantly bringing new lenders onto our platform to make sure that our customers are getting the best financing program for their businesses that are available today. You always have to be innovating and changing with the times in your business and doing anything you can to bring more values to your customers, and that's exactly what we're doing. And we're always trying to add anything that we can convenience-wise or service that can better help our small business customers. It's super important to us. So what can you do in your business that provides more value than your competition? What are some of the things that you can do to provide more value to your customers? Don't overthink this and don't underthink it either. I mentioned earlier that I provide a link at the bottom for some marketing services. A part of our business and providing value to our customers that own businesses is not just financing, but it's a number of different business services, and one of those is marketing. So please check out this link below if you think that you need help with marketing and staying ahead of the competition. Thanks for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you soon.